Hi, I'm Steve Thomas, and this isn't the Cacophony podcast. Welcome to not the World Cup of largely classical music. It's day 7, we've got great things coming up for you today. First, the final set of results from the first games. Switzerland beat Cameroon, Brazil beat Serbia, South Korea beat Uruguay, and Portugal beat Ghana. Beat's a funny word in this context, I guess. But it's 3 points for all the winners. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome to the fun. Each team in each game of round 1 of the football is represented by a short piece of music from the country. They're matched up like they're the games, and you pick the winners. 4 games every day in round 1. Game 1 today is Tunisia and Australia. We're going to hear Bahdha Hbibti, a song from the group El Azifet, the female instrumentalists. They're the first Tunisian group to feature women playing instruments, as opposed to singing, and they've been around for 30 years now. See the word dream and Australia together, and you start thinking of Aboriginal concepts of dream time and so on. And many non-Indigenous Australian composers have been inspired on these lines. This is Percy Grainger's Dreamery, and it absolutely wasn't inspired by such things. He wrote it on a slow train journey between Kansas and Missouri. Game 2 is Poland versus Saudi Arabia. Witold Lutosławski for Poland today. The first part of his little suite for orchestra, little in stature, but not in inspiration. Saudi Arabia has been the biggest challenge of not the World Cup for me, because for a long time music was, to all intents and purposes, banned. We're going to hear music by Talal Maddah, and I can't tell you much about it. I think it's called Listen Darling, Don't Mistrust Me, and it's a love song. Judging by his age, I'll say it's from the 1960s, recorded soon after an outright ban on musical performance was eased. But things still aren't easy for Saudi musicians, or for people who want to listen to them. Game 3 is France and Denmark. Maurice Ravel's The Fairy Garden from his suite Mother Goose for France today. It's music written for 2 kids to play on the piano, and then Ravel orchestrated it. It's 3 minutes of perfection, and it's another of my totally most favourite things. Is it too early to say bad luck Denmark? I don't think so, because they're represented by Niels Gade, and he's equally atmospheric in The Blue Grotto from Napoli. That's the closest Italy are getting to this World Cup. The last game today is a clash of heavyweights, footballing and musical. For Argentina, it's Alberto Ginastera's classic Malambo, and a great new piece from Mexico by Gabriela Ortiz, Kauyumari. She explains that Kauyumari means blue deer. Among the Witold people of Mexico, it's a spiritual guide, and one who helps them as guardians of the planet. Much to enjoy then, and then 4 votes. Please listen, please vote, please share, and come back again tomorrow. Thanks for listening.